Good morning. This is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
An elderly man has gone missing from Crawfordsville Elderly in Sisseton.
According to a press release on Facebook, 60-year-old Richard Lawrence Sr. went missing around 1 p.m. on Tuesday, January 6th. He was last seen wearing a black coat and jeans. He's 5'10" with a slim build and curly brown hair.
Lawrence Sr. has declining mental health and his family is concerned for his safety. If you know where he is, please contact SWO law enforcement.
Sioux Falls police are investigating a stabbing that sent one man to the hospital.
These images were taken at the intersection of 10th and Cliff around 10:30 Wednesday morning. Sioux Falls police say officers responded to a stabbing report.
A 40-year-old man reported that he had been stabbed in the face. Police say he suffered serious non-life-threatening injuries.
Officials are trying to find where the stabbing happened. No arrests have been made.
A nurse for the Canton School District and her husband are accused of stealing from a Sioux Falls business.
Jody and Scott Baldwin are both charged with burglary and grand theft. Scott is also facing drug charges.
Police say it happened around 10:30 Sunday night. A caller reported seeing people stealing from their business and leaving in a car.
Police stopped the car and say stolen items were found inside. A judge gave both PR bonds, meaning if they stay out of trouble, they will not face any jail time.
Both are scheduled to be back in court on February 19th.
Now let's get a check of our weather with meteorologist Scott Mudd. Good morning, Scott.
Good morning, Travis. Good morning, everybody. Looks like today will be cooler than yesterday. We'll still have temperatures above average. We're waking up to those numbers. And we also have a chance for some rain showers in southeastern KELOLAND. Now, keep in mind, too, winds will increase in southeastern KELOLAND as we go through the morning hours, and they'll probably hold straight through the afternoon and into this evening. You see, our numbers today will reach the 30s and 40s. And Brian will have more details on your forecast coming up.
Thank you, Scott. Us here at KELOLAND Media Group never know what we'll find when we go out to get our stories.
Summer was out with chief photographer Kevin Kiergaard on Wednesday when they found some jackrabbits and captured this video of the animals.
I joke that Kevin's camera works way better than mine, and Kevin credits me with finding the jackrabbits first.
South Dakota has white-tailed and black-tailed jackrabbits. The general range of black-tailed jackrabbits is central South Dakota. White-tailed jackrabbits are found throughout the state.
If you capture any pictures or video of the wildlife in your area, you can send them to keloland.com/ushare.
Thrifting has been growing in popularity in recent years, mainly driven by Gen Z and millennials. It's a trend our local Goodwill stores have been seeing too.
Store manager Brent Christensen says thrifting used to be more of a niche hobby, but now people from all walks of life are taking part.
Now it's really a retail explosion, and it's driven by, people wanting to increase their dollar, kind of battle the fast finds and not look like everyone else at the party, but have that unique vintage item that nobody else has.
According to Capital One Shopping, thrift shoppers save an average of just over $2,000 a year by purchasing secondhand.
Your cure to cabin fever this winter is as simple as stepping out your front door.
People across KELOLAND have been enjoying the unseasonably warm January temperatures by making sure they spend as much time outdoors as possible.
The way it sounds, the next week or so is supposed to be kind of the same way, so we'll take it. Amazing.
Paul Jarrett says he was way overdressed for taking his dog for a walk on Wednesday.
He tries to get outside with his dog twice a day, regardless of the weather.
That's a look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get another check of your weather with meteorologist Brian Karstens. Brian?
Well, and as you go out today, walking the dog or whatever it might be, make sure you're ready for the change in the weather. There is a chance of a few showers coming into Sioux Falls early this afternoon. Also, the wind is going to pick up a lot. So temperatures, that doesn't look too bad, upper 30s to near 40, but it's not going to feel like yesterday at all. I don't think so. And by the way, Sioux Falls, again, wind gusts over 40 are possible at times. We're at least going to be 20 to 40. Here's a closer look at that sample wind map. You can see these numbers are coming up from northeast Nebraska and right into southwest Minnesota. In fact, as we go into the early afternoon, there's some numbers coming in northwest Iowa. 45 to 50 along the Buffalo Ridge, probably near Harris or Lake Park, Iowa. Looking up here, maybe Adrian, Minnesota. Not a wind. Now, a lot of that time, we're in the 30s. We're above freezing. We're going to look at some rain showers. But, you know, as we pull in that dry air and that undercuts that rain, sometimes you can get some evaporative cooling, and that's just enough to shock those clouds into producing some wet snowflakes. It's January. It should do that anyway, but given how warm we've been lately, this system is just lacking a lot of cold air. Now, the wind is going to come down tomorrow, so that's some good news there in the morning, but then a secondary front will come in from the northwest. That's another story we'll get to here in a second. Let's focus on the rain today. There it is, coming up from Kansas, southern Nebraska through 10 a.m. and then right through midday. Quite a bit of rain in central Iowa. Sioux Falls will be right on the edge of the range. So watch your Storm Tracker app. And then if we're right about this, there'll be a little switchover in portions of northwest Iowa and into southwest Minnesota. Whether or not it accumulates enough for anything more than maybe just a slushy coating, I think it's possible that a few areas could pick up an inch or two of snow, but we don't have any headlines for that, at least as of 7:30 this morning. Now, tomorrow, we see that first system out of the picture. There's another wave moving in from the north. And what's going to happen here is that during the afternoon, we're going to have a little bit of instability. Just enough to instigate some of these little spots of snow on the radar. I would categorize this almost like snow squalls. The wind can pick up with some of those. And again, not a major accumulation of snow. We don't have any advisories with that at this time. But let's check back in on that tomorrow because, you know, there could be some short intervals of time tomorrow where that could be a bit of a story. There's your rain track today, Sioux Falls. Yeah, we're just kind of in that territory of the northwestern periphery of that. By 6 o'clock, that temperature in Sioux Center, 35 and dropping. So can it drop enough to get the snow to stick? That's the main question there. You know, you look at the weather after 10 o'clock this evening, that's out. And tomorrow morning, then we're in the 20s. We have that second system I just talked about right there. There's little spots on radar tomorrow north of Sioux Falls. It's not cold. It's still in the 30s, but the winds will kick up anytime those little bursts of snow appear on radar. We are going to get colder this weekend. We think that another chance of light snow will enter the picture Friday night and Saturday morning. I would describe Saturday as blustery, windy, a little colder, a little bit of snow from time to time. Sunday looks improved, 38 for a high. We'll have less wind. And then by Monday, we're back to 47. We're thinking a lot of 40s and 50s early next week across KELOLAND. So even the cool spell we get for the weekend, it's not going to last long. Look at Pierre, 51 on Sunday. We're talking maybe near 60 in Rapid City on Monday. Check out much more online at KELOLAND.com.